and the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you.
Yes, right. And we are back, and it feels beautiful to be in your faces again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, streamers all over the world, wherever it is that you are watching us from. Welcome to Western Spring Television, channel 190. DTT on StarTime. And remember, you can catch up with us in all our social media platforms. We're there on the YouTube, we're there on Facebook, Instagram, X, even right there on TikTok. Okay, on X, it's WS_television, and of course IG Western Spring Television. You just got to catch up with our amazing content. And of course, it is the Ramadan season, and it's a Lenten season as well. You know, on our Saturday shows on Spring Delight, we had an Islamic person, and of course we had a Catholic, a father. And I said, what are the odds that this year both the Ramadan and of course the Lent season, it all came in at the same time? The fast started on the same day. What are the odds? You know, I kind of feel like there is a significance in there. And what is it saying? But the Christians, but the Muslims, let every one of us realize that we are one. And maybe God is just trying to pass a message across to us that yes, this is about that time. The Yorubas will say, Kashera wa lo shushu, where we come together and not forget to pray. We got to pray for our country, Nigeria. You know, a lot of times I hear, oh, God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. The truth is, God has blessed us in this country. It is about that time we get to pray that God please save Nigeria from a lot that is happening. But yes, it is time for Inside Marriage. Inside Marriage is solely brought to your TV screens so that we can enlighten ourselves. It's not just for the married alone. No. It is both for the married, but for the singles. Even if you are divorced, you know, or you're not in that space anymore, it is just for us to how are we going to put it now? We're going to learn. Yes, you're going to unlearn and you're going to relearn again. And why is this happening? Because marriage is an institution that once you get in there, you have your certificate, but you are not graduating out of it except you decide to opt out. And all of a sudden I have this notion that in the world of marriage, in your marriage, there are do's and don'ts. And once you realize you cannot keep to these do's and don'ts, hey, maybe marriage is not just meant for you. Because at the end of the day, I kind of feel it's not meant for everybody. Not everybody can stand in that space, you know, to be submissive for the rest of your life, you know, to cohabitate with one person for the rest of your life. Maybe it's not meant for everybody, but who are we to judge? But marriage is an institution ordained by God, and it is a beautiful thing, a beautiful institution, in as much as it is not life-threatening. I am your regular host at GBK and Jory Ojo, aka the Screen Diva, and on the radio you already know me as the radio queen of cruise and tottery of Rave 91.7 FM. To all our Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to greet you. Happy Ramadan fast. I pray God accept all the prayers as ibadah, and of course to our Christian brothers too. I pray to God that may we not fast in vain. And you know, it's about that time when you just get to rebuild yourself. Take this time to be that time where you let it all go, okay? And don't go back to those things. You know, I posted something today on my social media platform. I said, whatever it is that is not going to let you fly, you just got to drop it aside so that you can fly, because life that you see, it waits for no man. It is a beautiful time in the studio. It's a beautiful evening. The weather is so calm in here, and my discussants are sitting pretty and handsomely. Oh my goodness. One is just making me feel like I don't get it. She decided to go yip it today. She decided to go yip it today. Okay, let me just, I don't want to go on that short break. I just need you to see her straight away.
Straight away.
How are you doing?
Hi, girl. I'm fine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You look amazing.
What can I say?
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say what you want to say.
Well, we just gotta look the part.
Looking the part. You look the part. You look pretty amazing.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing fine. Blending in into the whole.
Is this your first time on the show for 2026?
No, this is the second time, I guess. Yeah.
2026.
Yes. No, this is second.
This should be
we
the
had
next.
one.
Okay.
Around, I think, January.
Okay.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
second.
Maybe the
Okay.
rest has been Madam Zobia.
Yeah.
Pastor
This is
K, how are
second.
you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You know, I call you prayer point, right? The tall, dark, and handsome. And Madam Zobia added, and a rich one. Tall, dark, and someone rich. Pastor K, how you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Already, Altons,
Yes,
2026,
darling.
in one word, author, has it been for you? January, February, coming to an end.
Adjusting.
Simple and short. Adjusting. Pastor K, in one word, has it been for you?
Better.
Better. Adjusting.
Oh,
Adjusting and better. That's a beautiful one, you know. You just got to adjust to whatever it is that comes your way. That's a very beautiful one. And getting better is also very, very important, you know. Getting better, not just in your place of work, not just within your family, even in your marriage, you know. You just got to just make this in everything, in every way of life. One just has to get better. And from my own end, I would just say, we move. Yes,
That's
sir.
not one word.
Yes, no. We move. One word. It is one word. Okay, so right now we are getting started for today, and of course you already know the program is Inside Marriage. This is about that time when we want you to take a deep breath. We want you to sit down, relax. If you need to have a drink in your hand, not bad. If you need to have anything edible like popcorn, you know, just sit down, because today again we're going to be talking about a particular topic that a lot of times we don't even know we are losing touch of it. Okay, this particular program is brought to you so that those things that you do not know that you need to have, like the do's that you do not have, you get to tick it like, oh, okay, I should have this do, I shouldn't have these done. So we're going to go on a short break, and when we get back, we're going to be reeling out our first video for today. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you. You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride or die with you.
Maturing in your relationship is understanding your partner's love language and respecting it. Just because theirs isn't yours doesn't mean that they don't love you or that they're losing interest. It simply means that what they require from you to validate love is different. Bringing me back to my point of compromise, I do think there should be a balance on favoring your partner's love language, because it shows that you care and you're prioritizing their needs. I said it before and I'll say it again. Relationships take work.
Wow, relationship takes work, and of course marriage, of course, it takes work. Okay, and a lot of times it almost feels like couples these days are not ready for the hard work, because okay, bringing us back to our topic for today. Today we are going to be speaking about love language and marriages. Okay, let me start with Pastor K. Pastor K, what does love language mean to you?
Let me say what your partner sees or understands as love. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
What your partner sees
And understands
as love. Okay, all things, what about you? What does love language mean to you in a marriage?
Well, just like Pastor K said, I would say that love language is the speaking to the emotional part of your partner.
Okay.
You know, looking for that thing, like that soft spot of your partner, what they really hold dear, that they regard as love, and speaking that language to them.
So that is sounding like when you have like a momo button to your spouse?
Kind of like a momo button. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So now, how do you
way.
understand your partner's love language? How does it get to that point? Do you get to know your partner's love language before marriage or inside marriage, Pastor K?
Most people believe you should discuss this thing before marriage.
Exactly.
What are the things that partner wants or sees as love? Now, I use the word most people because I got to a point in my own journey in life that I don't believe in love language. Male.
Okay. Personally.
Personally. So that's why, and mine is not a standard for every other person. You understand? But majority of the people you have in this world believe that you should understand or know your partner's love language before marriage, so that you can work with them on that pedestal. Let me use that word.
Okay. What about you, all things? Do you think love languages, do you think you should know this before marriage or inside marriage?
Knowing about love language, it shouldn't, it should be before, but at the same time, it shouldn't end there. Because, you know, as you progress in your journey of love, things change. Love language changes.
I was going to go there.
So it's not just one particular, before we got married, I found out that my wife's love language is probably quality time. But maybe in the marriage, the wife becomes more, you know, occupied with work, with so many activities. Our love language might have changed to act of service, you know, and what she really wants is somebody to help her out in some, you know, daily work and all of that. But because you have held on to that fact that, my wife wants quality time, because that's what she shared with you before you got married.
Before marriage.
So you must learn to understand that as a married couple, you need to keep reevaluating your love language with your spouses. You know, keep asking. And the only way you can know is by asking. Don't assume. You have to ask, how can I, you know, speak the language that you want? So it should be a continuous assessment, not just a one-time thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Pastor, you said something. You said over time, like as
mine changed.
Yours changed. What changed?
Now,
what happened?
When she was speaking, she made mention of things can change. Do you understand?
That's right.
So because things can change is the only constant thing.
No doubt about that.
Yeah. So I get to like, initially before marriage is quality time. Now in marriage, because she is now occupied.
Quality time is no longer needed.
Quality time is no longer
my love language.
Love language. Right. So I need to upgrade my OS.
Exactly.
Or update to what is now our own love language. Now, I feel there's a problem there.
Okay.
Why is that? I just feel, instead of trying to understand what your love language is, or what her love language is, or what his love language is, I believe in just be a good person, so you can metamorphose into whatever she's changing into. Because for normal human beings, your love language used to be quality time.
Okay.
That man has gotten that into his head. Now he's not bringing money, he's not bringing it. Just feels I have to be around her. That's what my wife wants. Now, the wife now is not that quality time is no longer a love language, but now she is occupied. It's selfishness now. She's occupied. She doesn't want that quality time again because she has time for something else. So she now wants you to now be bringing money home. Remove that quality time now. I don't want it again because I'm occupied now. Now there are cases of, there are some women that your husband does not call you every time. You now feel he doesn't love you again. You understand? Okay. They used to call you.
Okay.
Now you're at work, you're busy now. You understand?
That's
he can't call you now. Even if he calls, you can't pick now. After this show, you're going to another show. Now, you are now occupied. Now, he gets to understand that now. He's not calling you again. Now, the time you are no longer occupied, you now want to go back to factory reset of what you used to be. Are you getting what I'm saying?
I think, Pastor K, the issue here is most people, you know that even the man that talked about love language, he didn't just speak about one. Everybody has attribute of the 5 love languages.
What are the 5 love languages?
We have act of service.
One.
We have words of affirmation.
Okay.
We have quality time.
Okay.
We have physical touch, and we have what's the last one here? Word of affirmation, quality time, physical touch.
That's 3.
Act of service.
4.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
And in this one, no, I'm trying to remember the last one.
Okay.
It's actually 5.
Okay.
Now, I would remember as we go on. In all of these 5, because, growing up a man, I read that book, so I really understood. Every person had, like, it's like an hierarchy. It's not like...
You grow into them.
No, it's like, for instance, let me use myself as an instance now. Maybe you understand better. My love language is act of service. Like the top of, if you want to speak the language that I understand, is act of service.
Explain Act of service.
Act of service means that you help me out in daily things.
Okay.
You take off the stress off me. Do you understand? You see me that, oh, this lady's burning out. I need to take off some things that she's doing.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
You enter the kitchen, make the food. You can take care of the kids.
You gotta go carry pursue, right?
Do you get?
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that when you get me a gift, which is that's the last one, gift.
Yeah. Okay.
Receiving gifts.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that when you give me a gift, I'll be like, what is that? But it just, everybody has an attribute of every part of that love language. But there is one that supersedes it.
Okay.
So that is what
it is words of
just like
affirmation.
Pastor K said that you metamorphose. If you are a natural good man, you are a good man. You will find yourself floating to any side that you're in.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
even if your wife, this moment, what she needs right now, because today it might not be act of service, I might just need to cuddle with my husband, quality time. But because my husband feels like, oh, what she needs is out of it, and it's all about the place. You do the dishes.
I don't need to do that. I just need to sit down my side.
Let me just put my head on your shoulder.
I just need a masseuse. Do it. So just be a good person.
If you are a natural good man,
You're a good
or a good woman, you would naturally just observe the environment and tilt into whatever you feel like your wife is. So that is speaking your wife's love language. You cannot say as a man, before we got married, my wife's love language is, gifts. Every day you keep bringing gifts. And the wife is burning. You are giving her gifts. She's looking at you. No, apart from that, maybe you even give her a gift and she does thank you. You should know that something has changed.
That gift is not what she's wanting.
You should know that something has changed. The next time you should not come back and still come back with gift. For instance, my husband is a random gift buyer. He might just go out and the day he lent his I did not verbally tell him that. He went out, just say I'm going, and he came back and brought perfume. I'm like, she got the one for washing nearby. You just got the message that
Okay.
She's there.
Yes, right.
At that point, I knew that this gift you are buying, this is not what I want.
Can we do something else for a change?
Can you just observe what I'm going through right now? I'm fit into it.
Okay.
So every good person, be it man or woman, should learn to, understand your spouse. Understand the language that your spouse is speaking right now. Because the language changes.
The key word right now.
Yes. Because the language changes.
I'm with you.
So it's at that point, at that moment, something can change tomorrow.
Okay.
At that moment. I love that. That's why I said it changed for me. So instead of learning this is good, be a good, so I can change into anything at any time. So that's it.
Just be a good man. Just be a good woman, because love language changes over time.
And how you can achieve that? I'm sorry. You can randomly just ask. It doesn't have to be. So what's your love language now? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's like your love language has changed. So what's your love language now?
Okay. Yes, we understand that part. Okay, this is going to bring us to our first story for today. Like I said, today we're going to be speaking about love language in marriages, and I've been able to confirm from Pastor K and Altons right now that your spouse's love language could have changed from what you used to know, and probably because you've been too fixed on that part of her or his love language, you've not been able to realize like, oh, my partner's love language has changed, and probably that is why some things are amiss in that home, and you've not been able to put a picture on it. Now let us have our first story on our TV screen. I want us to read it out, and then we'll speak about this. Okay, all right. The story here says, my husband complains that I no longer respect him. He said, because I don't always cook his favorite meals or attend to him immediately after work. Meanwhile, I spend time sitting with him every evening, asking about his day, holding his hands, and wanting deep conversations. To me, this woman said that is love. She now said, here is the question. Am I failing in my duties or simply expressing love in a different way than my husband understand? I kind of feel that is aligning with what we just spoke about. So in this situation right now, instead of her to rush into the kitchen to go cook for her man, she would rather just be all cuddle and all. So what do we say in this?
And you know why? It's because most times we tend to speak our own language to our spouses. Now to her, that's her own love language.
She loves to cuddle.
She loves attention. She loves cuddling. But that's not what the husband wants.
He wants food after work.
I want food. I want you to give me
He's an Ekiti man.
No, now. Ekiti man.
I wanted to say something earlier.
Okay.
Now there's this song by, is it Jennifer Lopez? Love Don't Cost a
Love
Thing.
Yes.
don't cost
Now, if you
nothing.
check the video well, in the beginning, before that song came in, she was talking to a guy on the call on the phone.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're not going to be around. The guy said, I sent gifts. He said, gifts again. Do you understand?
Again.
Perhaps it used to be gifts. But this time, she doesn't want gifts. She wants you around. Now, she made mention of something. She said, most times we speak our own love language to our partners. And it's wrong. Now,
That was a valid one.
there are so many men that you will see that this man is on the bed and the woman is there. And the man wants to go to Jerusalem. And the woman is just saying, just go do. No, it happens well in marriage.
Yeah.
Just go and the guy is not going to be like, just go.
I want to go to the promised land.
God.
So you need to understand what he wants. You know, initially when she was speaking, I wanted to ask her a question. And that question seemed like you want to cause problem to women most times. Now, it is often said that a happy wife, a happy home. Now, that's your love language. What is one love language? Well, most times women don't reciprocate it. It's always
the issue. And that's why this story is the man is finding that's an issue. Because here, the man feels like you don't understand. Now I'm giving you that attention. I'm attending to you. We are cuddling. But that's not what I want.
You know what it means? I'm holding his hands. That's what she said. She said,
Yeah, I'm holding
every
his
woman wants to be a kitty cat. We don't want to hold
every
hands.
woman knows.
Go and bring food.
Okay, that's okay. I want to ask you this question. I mean, from the story and from what you said, the 5 love languages that Alton outlined, is it different from what the men want? Or is this the same love languages? Or maybe this is
Just
the
different.
female love language and it's different from the male love language,
Please,
please.
do us a favor. Repeat those love languages. And let's be practical about
Copy
it.
that.
Okay.
Words of affirmation.
Words of
Like
affirmation.
you've done well. This is good. Good job. I'm proud of you. That's words of affirmation. There are some people that they really love that.
Wait. Let's take it one at a time.
Okay.
Let's behave like people in a CSC church.
Okay.
Now,
Pastors
words of
church.
affirmation.
It's right.
Now, majorly check it well. These words of affirmation, what gender does it
Men.
use most?
Me, I feel is men.
The men love words of
men love
affirmation.
you
Well done,
present.
hubby. Carry your
don't
money.
worry me.
Thank you for paying the
Hey,
money.
man, calm down. All those things. Who wants? Just tell me you love me. Let me know that this. Who wants all those things more?
Are you telling me the men do not want words of
They
affirmation?
want it, but not like the women. When you get dressed in the morning and you're going out and you're just turning your head up and down, who wants it? How many men do you see getting dressed and coming before your woman to tell you how do I look? No,
But Pastor, okay, wait.
men
So
don't
do you
all
mean
those
that?
things.
Do you mean that when we say how low worry me?
I know, like
I'm making comparison here.
Okay.
It's too small to one side than the other.
Okay.
That's one. Give me the second one.
Now let's go to quality
time.
Who wants it more?
Women.
The women.
Okay, the third one.
Acts of service.
Acts of
Who
service.
wants it more?
Women.
Women.
No talk now.
Women.
Our
I'm watching football. Do I want you to sit down beside me? I'm doing something in my car. Do I want you to sit down beside me? Who wants the man in the kitchen every time when she's doing something? Call about what to do? It's women. That's number 3. Number 4, yeah.
Physical touch.
Who wants it more?
The men.
The men. You
The men.
you love to get your
Yes,
promised land, don't you?
No. Wait, calm down. When you talk to counselors, they will tell you as a man, you want to go to Jerusalem at night. For the morning time, when you want to do morning devotion, spank your wife a little bit. So you are already passing message and putting on all sports. Telling her that there's a show tonight.
Okay.
So I believe more it is more to the women. So all these things you listed here, yes, a man can look at you, a tushman, I'm an kitty man. A tushman can look at you and tell you, okay, another thing. But in reality, that man is not vibing to that thing, all those things you listed here.
So what are the men's love language?
For example, a man just give you an example here. The woman just touch me kitty cat. The man doesn't want there.
He wants
Go and
food.
bring pounded his favorite meals.
My favorite.
I want to go to Jerusalem. Let's go to bed. Not tell me just cuddle and let's start with this and first touch my. It's women that want all those things.
Okay, so Pastor K, are you going to say this right now to the camera and say that
the camera.
what the men want is basically, to go to the Jerusalem
and give them good
food and good food? Is that it? Is that the men's love?
Is that the most?
language?
Use the camera.
Yes,
Use the
right.
camera, sir.
Now, my agenda. I think what we want is we want to go to Jerusalem. Give us straight tickets to Jerusalem. Straight.
You don't want to
No immigration barrier to Jerusalem. He wants his favorite meal. Give it to him. No question.
Wow. Okay. All right. You know, there is this. I mean, we do read it over and over again. They'll be like, "What do women want?" And they have like this book that is endless.
Yeah.
And Pastor K is speaking for the men right now, saying that what the men want is just a straightway ticket to Jerusalem and food
And good food.
This is beautiful. Alrighty. Shout out to you, Pastor K. All right, we want to go on a commercial break right now, and when we get back, we're going to be reading out a video and our second story. It is still inside marriage. Don't go anywhere.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love. Although it's just a journey, I'm a ride or die with you.
The British Empire was the largest and the most powerful in the world. At its zenith, the empire embraced a quarter of the earth's land surface and imposed her imperial majesty's rule on more than 458 million peoples across nations and continents. The empire took off with overseas possessions and trading posts established by England, spread over 3 million kilometers between 16th and early 18th century. Like previous empires, the British Empire began to crumble on its weight of overstretched territories and growing unrest in our various colonies. Today, the British Empire no longer exists. What is in place is the Commonwealth of Nations, a loose association of sovereign states which recognize the King of England as the titular head. Western Spring Television identifies the British Empire as a watershed empire in history.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love. Although it's just a journey, I'm a ride or die with you.
Attention for a woman is not just the physical presence, but the emotional synergy. The fact that there is a conversation that is heart to heart. Some of them have their own love language, from act of service. Those people that have act of service as their account, that one is work. That one is not really nice. They like men that will sit with them in the kitchen as they are carrying this, is carrying that. And you are the kind of guy who never carried on a stick. You don't even know what they call it. She is not being rude. That is who she is. She grew up seeing the dad and the mom. They'll be just this one is carrying this one. You see that in the parlor. You are pressing your phone. She's confused. He doesn't love me. See, understand her, okay? Women love attention. It doesn't matter whether mommy Gio or mommy AO, they love attention. They don't joke with you, okay? But you must make sure that your lack of attention does not give them a lifestyle where they move on from you. It is dangerous when the woman is no longer asking for it. It is very bad. That home is already dying. She has made up her mind, this is why I married. Something is severed already from the marriage. Women can move on, but they'll be around.
Oh wow, that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful one. Okay, women can be around and they would move on. Pastor K, you said men do not really care about every other five of these five love languages to a large extent. You guys are just particular about entering into the promised land and
eating good food.
Eating good food. Okay, now think about now my question is this: do you think this changes the moment a man gets married, or it has always been there even before marriage? Because I kind of feel like before marriage, men love their women to be all, when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, they are all cuddly together, they are strolling together. In fact, the girlfriend is in the kitchen, the boyfriend is right there in the kitchen with her. So what changes? Is it marriage? Does marriage change that orientation about love languages, Pastor K?
I think majorly there's something they call see finish. Most times, yeah. Because when you just start out as maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiance and fiancé and all those ones, there's still this butterfly flying in your belly and all those things you get. But after the wedding, when you are in the marriage, most times things change. Perhaps from the way the man now sees the woman. things change. And men are...
What changes from the way he sees this woman after marriage?
Perhaps maybe because the woman, maybe the way, the outlook, the dressing and all those things have changed. Maybe.
Okay.
And men are said to be conquerors. Do you understand? Once you conquer a nation,
You move to the next nation.
they move. Most men do that. Once they see a place conquered, they move. So it's now in the place of the woman to know, to make it like he said most of them, they can still be around, but they've moved. So they in the place but still be unconquered. Are you getting what I'm saying? So once a woman can live like that, you see that there's still that spice or that spark in that marriage, that the man still wants to be around you. They call it PDA, public display of affection. They want to move around with you. Now, when you are in the marriage, you see the man is like, okay, Emma, you understand?
That's right.
Just go ahead to church, I will meet you. You don't work together again. Perhaps that spark is no longer there. You see that I've conquered this one, I beg, onto the next. Now, it's not for correct men. I see those men as irresponsible men. You understand? So there's no woman that is conquered and there's no man that is actually majorly conquered. You understand? So it depends on the way we see ourselves. So once you are in a marriage, don't let them see you finish. Let me use that word.
How is that even possible for you to be married to somebody and they not see
And
you
you will
finish?
not want to be free or be completely yourself.
Or see finish, or see me finish, because we are supposed to be open, like totally transparent in a marriage, Pastor K.
No, that's why you see most marriages, they hide things from themselves.
Is it right?
That good?
It's not right. I'm not telling you it's right.
Okay.
Now, why did they hide? That's why I said initially when we started, we said, be a good person.
Okay.
If I'm a good person, it doesn't matter how many years you have been married to your wife, you still want her. You still desire her. You still want to go around with her. Do you understand? But if you are a bad person, you are someone that you see this place have conquered a man. There are women that do it to their men too. There are women. I have a case of a man that before he got married, he was okay, very correct guy. But after he got married, you know what? Yeah. After he got married, fine guy that when women see on the road, you're like,
it's like a prayer point?
A prayer, no. In fact, not just prayer point that you pray in a church. There are prayer points that you take to the mountain. So when he got married to this lady, you know what this lady was doing? She was feeding him very well. You know when they say you feed somebody very well, they give you like a baponidium at 9 o'clock. So they are helping you change your shape.
No, that is what you want. You remember the men love good food.
We love good food at the right time.
You're just imputing that.
Don't spoil my life because you
are women are complicated. You are not finding more complicated.
No.
Okay.
You get me well.
Okay, Pastor.
Now, you feed this guy at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. He eats a bar. And he goes to bed. He wakes up in the morning.
Enters the promised land.
And he enters the promised land. And he wakes up in the morning. Nothing is digesting. So this guy now became like Teletubby. You understand? So it's only desirable to the woman alone.
Which is not such a bad thing.
You understand? Nobody is looking at you outside. You understand? So it became, there's nothing much about him. There's nowhere he will go to.
The woman started saying,
yes, there's nowhere you will go to. Nobody will look at you and desire you. So now that's a problem for the woman because it's a trauma for her. There's a video I saw once. A lady said to a guy, he said, "Do you know why I love you?" The guy said, "Oh, tell me." He was happy. And the woman said, "Because you are ugly. I don't like fine guys. Because fine guys break hearts." So it's security for her. So they turn your shape around to something else. Men too do to women.
Yeah.
Have you heard men say things like, "Sorry for me"? Once she's pregnant, there's nowhere she's running to again.
Yes, right.
Have you seen how pregnancy change women?
Yes, right.
Because they look like, you don't like, what I ordered versus what I got. You understand? So things like that happen in marriage. You have married the devil. You marry correct people, even with your pregnancy and everything, they will take care of you. They still love you. There are men that are married, they've been married for 14 years, 15 years. They still desire their wives.
Yeah.
They still run after her in the bedroom. And there are some people with just 1 week or 2 weeks of marriage, there's nothing again.
Pastor K, talking about this story, because we just got to be very practical here. It is a lot of times women, the moment we get married, we really want to feed our men. We want to give you the pounded, we want to give you the
correct pounded.
In fact, we want the men to change so that years later they'll be like, thank you so much. Do you think this is coming from a place of? Do you think this woman? Do you think it's coming from a place of she doesn't want any other person to desire the man, or she's just doing her duty as a wife? I'm throwing this back at you.
It's like you don't know the world we live in. There are people that are strategic in things they do. There was a woman I was listening to one day, a female preacher. She said something like, she said Judas had a bad heart, Peter had a bad day. They're two different things.
A bad heart.
And a bad day.
Judas had a bad day.
Yeah, no, Judas
Peter
had a bad heart, Peter a bad day.
Okay.
Man, what happened to Peter was
because of
coincidence.
Yes.
Was like a shock, a surprise. But what happened to Judas was
He
not
was
a surprise.
orchestrated.
He was orchestrated. He planned it. She said,
There are some men like that.
There are men like that. There are women like that
too.
They look at you as okay, no problem.
I know what I'm
They just plan it strategically. Point one, they finish phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3. One more bit on law. So by the time they finish with you,
you are going nowhere.
Oh God.
You are
even you will look at yourself and you will blame yourself. Do you understand?
Yes,
so
right.
there are people like that. There are people that they really want to take care of their husbands. They want the size of your neck to change, and they want you to have layers. Even the layers we detected, we just discovered that they are killing you. You have pot belly. There's a problem. See,
That's okay.
Wait. I have a cousin. I have a cousin, fine boy. Now the wife feeds him at the right time. In fact, when he wakes up in the morning, there's this warm water she gives with clove, with this cinnamon
with
and all
detox.
those things. That's a woman.
Yes, right.
Do you understand? But not the one that is giving
That
you.
will bring about that for breakfast.
No. What Pastor K just said. There are actually some men who will not fancy that. Yes. Who will not fancy those? I have a friend.
He wants to
As a
go
matter
to
of fact,
heaven
very,
on
very, very close friend of mine. They're actually having issues presently. And that's because, this my friend kept complaining. The guy, you are too on the beat.
You're getting chubby.
I don't like this.
I'm trying to detox you.
Do you understand what
Feed
I'm
me.
saying? But the guy is food. Give me food.
Like they want.
7 a.m. I need food. 9 p.m. I need food. And when this my friend tries to ration what he eats, you eat this portion, you need to do this, you need to exercise, you need to do this, you need to do that.
He doesn't want to
He
hear it.
doesn't want to hear it.
Where is
Okay.
he from?
Ekiti.
He's not
No.
Okay, but whether we like it or not, this might be sounding like it's funny. It's quite funny actually, but at the same time, this is us trying to understand ourselves. And they keep saying this thing like in marriage, you can't know yourself completely too. So what do we do in case of a man that would not listen to being portioned? Like
Let me do you the way I want to
how
take
do
care
we
of
do?
you.
How do we deal with such a
That's why
man?
they are counselors now. See, counselors will tell his parents that he's about to take a flight to heaven to go and meet. No. See,
Okay.
health is wealth.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's get to a level where we'll be able to tell ourselves the truth.
Okay, so let us pin it on health is wealth, and that is going to bring me back to this question. Now we've seen remember we are still speaking about love languages in marriage. I don't want us to lose track of that. Can misunderstanding love languages lead to infidelity or emotional distance in marriage?
100%.
All things.
100%.
Should it?
Should it?
Yes.
Yes, now.
Why is that?
Okay. Now we've all established that, every person
Has
their own love language.
That's right.
Okay. Now, imagine I, for one, my husband is not speaking my love language. I would start feeling emotionally detached. And then I see someone who is ready to speak that language to me.
I know he's speaking it.
And who is speaking it?
Yeah.
It would naturally, it's just like, for instance, let's peradventure my love language is maybe quality time. I enjoy, let's
I
just
love
talk.
quality time.
That's not me though. I enjoy, let's just talk, let's gist, let's do this. And then my husband is all up about, let me go out and make money. I don't have time to spend with you. And I see somebody, a guy, even though if the person is not bringing money home, who is ready to give me all those attention, always ready. Once I say hi, before the hi drops on his phone, he's replying with, what's up? Are you fine? Are you okay? What do you want? Before you know it, you see me gravitating towards that.
Yes, right.
And
So
before you know it, the emotional distance between I and my spouse will start. So it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or that person is a bad person. It means that there is a misconception. You are not understanding me.
Okay, Pastor K.
I want us to understand something.
Okay.
Here that there is nobody that can give you what you want 100%.
Of course.
Do you understand me?
That's why I said, sorry, sir. I said that we all have a touch of all of these things.
Yeah.
But
one
amidst it all,
supersedes
there is
one.
one that supersedes it all.
Yeah, but even if your own is attention, or what did you call it, act of service. If this man is not giving this act of service
And he's doing other things.
and is doing other things, should that take you outside to somebody else? For me, I'm asking that question.
Okay.
I feel it shouldn't. You mentioned 5 love languages. This man has passed in 4. So it's just that one that you think is utmost on your scale of preference is the one is not satisfying, is not giving you. So shouldn't those 4 be able to, do you understand?
Remember that we
for
said that love language is part-time.
Yeah.
And I gave an instance about myself.
Yes, right.
When my husband always come back with gifts.
With gifts, yeah.
But that's not what I need at that point in time. So it boils down to the fact that you need to understand the times and seasons. Pastor, sir.
Yeah.
There is time for everything. Ecclesiastes.
That's true.
Now you need to understand the times and seasons that you are in your marriage.
There are times and seasons in marriages.
So if you are speaking order 4, and right now it's just like, I feel exhausted, I feel drained. You know, I have maybe twins. I'm carrying one on my left, I'm carrying one on my right, I'm feeding this, as I'm doing this, one is dragging my clothes, and then you're coming and say, baby, I got you this. It doesn't speak what I need at that moment.
Wow.
So it's a moment kind of thing.
So what happens to you telling him?
That's why I'm saying that love language is supposed to be communicated.
She actually
It should be said. You should not assume.
Because you
don't assume that
we are addictions, we just
we are talking for both parties. It shouldn't be something that you assume that. You should ask. You should learn to speak it that this is not what I need at this moment.
Exactly.
And there's a way you say it too. But like the one you said the other time, it's like you sent him a message to.
No, the message was well received now.
Okay. If you're not tuning in right now, you just got to understand, like, it is so beautiful in the studio right now, hearing Pastor K and all things speak about love languages, and it just goes a long way to say that a lot of times we are not paying attention. Yes, and I love the fact that everybody has their points to say on this particular topic, love languages and marriage. And this is going to bring me back to our second story for today, and then we analyze it together as well. Let's have our second story on the screen. Okay, so this is saying, okay, before I married my husband, he would always say sorry when he does wrong. Now this woman is saying, myself on the other hand, I find it hard to say I am sorry. Now she's saying, years into the marriage, I have evolved. I say sorry at the slight arguments just to let peace reign. Meanwhile, him, that is my husband, on the other hand, doesn't say sorry anymore. He will just lock up and use his time, that is, spending time, companionship, even sex, most of the time. Now this woman is saying the sex part annoys me the most because I ask myself, does sex make up for I am sorry in a marriage now? Pastor K.
Now this is a woman complaining.
Yes, right.
But it used to be men complaining of that sex part. Now there's this woman, Pastor Bature, Christy Bature.
Okay.
There was a time she said something like, most times when your wife offends you and she doesn't say sorry, she comes to the bed, you two are on the bed, and she rolls over, uses her leg to touch you, say, we're not bad bed, sorry, just take it like that.
Okay.
Most times women weaponize sex when they go wrong with their husband or their spouses. Instead of saying sorry, like this woman now, the woman will not say sorry, and she will come to the bed and she'll be naked. And she'll expect that once you see like this,
everything is all right.
The man will forget about everything. So women use this too, but it's not right. Let me say something. For her to say, from the beginning, the man used to say sorry. Perhaps she schooled the man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, she was not saying sorry. Maybe they didn't train her well to use the sorry.
Okay.
No.
She wasn't brought up like with the word sorry.
With the word sorry.
Yeah.
That's
she was
not
brought
well
up to do
trained.
things. Okay.
Yes, that's not well trained. How will you not say sorry to someone? Abi? Sorry, thank you. They taught them in school now. Sorry,
yes,
thank you. So now
it's 6.
You were not brought up to
6.
To say that. Now the man has now learned, because we learn in marriages. in marriage.
Yes, of course.
You have to teach me, I'm to teach you.
That's right.
So I've learned from my wife that, okay, sorry is not a good whatever. So you not to worry me. I'm not using sorry again. Now you have now repented. You are now using the sorry.
Because I even feel like the woman saying sorry now is because she feels that she's now at the receiving end.
In fact, she used the word there. She said, look at this. We miss this a lot in relating with people. She says sorry for peace to reign.
That's right.
Exactly.
Is that a bad reason to say sorry?
It's a bad reason. Okay, we have an argument at home now. Okay, I'm just going to keep quiet for peace to reign. It doesn't mean that I've accepted what you are saying.
And it doesn't mean that
it
story is genuine.
It's not genuine. I still have it. That resentment is still there because you are not apologizing for what.
Because you are being apologized.
Yes, but just for peace to reign. So that we not. So, as a matter of fact, what you are doing is you are just sweeping everything under the rug. One day the rug will be removed, and you will now see someone react in a way that acting like
bottled up anger.
So let's say sorry for the right reasons.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why are you saying sorry? Because of this. It settles it.
Can a love language be I'm sorry?
Oh, of course. A love language can be I'm sorry. A love language can be thank you. A love language can be respect is love language too. You understand? So,
I think I'm beginning to list what the men really want. So respect, sorry.
God will bless you.
Yes, right. Yeah. Yes.
No, that's the truth.
Good food.
Good food.
At the right time. And the right kind of food too at the right time. The promised land.
Don't
respect. Respect. And of course the word sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Pastor K.
And say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't be entitled.
Now, can sex, in this case now, I don't want us to deviate from this. Is sex enough way or another way to say I am sorry to your spouse a lot of times?
I don't think sex should not even be, it should not be idolized to I'm sorry. It does not even equate I'm sorry.
Sex is manipulative.
Sex is supposed to be, an act of
icing
fun.
on the cake.
It's supposed to be fun between both parties actually.
Okay.
So it shouldn't be a means of me saying feeling sorry for what I've done. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Sex is supposed to be, we both want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun. It's not an obligation.
It's not your man saying, it's not your man coming to you just to make sure you forget about
what has happened. No.
So in this story now, are we saying after the whole thing, is the woman supposed to still have that anger in her, or she should just let it slide?
No, she can't let it slide. She should discuss it with the man.
Okay.
Discuss it.
That you try to use sex as a makeup.
It is a no-no.
It's a no-no
in a marriage.
Because normally women, the way we are wired, now you have spoken the way men are wired. The way women are wired, sex is more of the emotion than the physical for us.
Yeah.
Fair, I totally agree.
It's more of the emotion for us. So if you are using sex to say I'm sorry to me, it doesn't mean I don't feel that apology.
That's true.
So she should discuss it with the man.
Yes, right.
And let him know that say I am sorry. You have done something wrong. Learn to apologize. We can now use the sex as the icing on the cake.
God bless you.
And then we make up
palliative.
Oh my goodness. Pastor K is on fire tonight.
Please shake me.
Pastor K is on. So let me ask this. What keeps love alive in a marriage? All things. What keeps it burning in that marriage, like year after year, day after day? What keeps it going? What keeps it burning?
Communication. Everything we've been saying. Communicate. Say it. Speak your love language. Let them know this is what you want. Let your spouse know. This is what I want. If he has done something wrong, say it. Don't sweep it under the carpet. If he has done something good, praise him. You have done well. That's communication. So communication will make the relationship grow. The moment you lose that communication, communication is a two-way thing. It's not just one-sided, not just one person dishing it out and then the other person is just receiving. You give, you receive. You give, you receive. Okay, it is a give and take in a marriage. So this is going to bring me to this question, because we still have new couples who are probably, in fact, some couples might be dealing with this right now, just because they feel like the love language their partner had before they got married is still the same love language their partner is having right now. And that's going to bring me to this particular question. What advice would you give newlyweds about love languages and emotional connections? Pastor K, what advice are we going to give to newlyweds about love languages and emotional connection?
Okay, like she said, let me just wrap it up with
Buttress
this.
on it, yeah.
Don't be rigid. Be someone that is flexible, because that's when you can change into whatever your marriage needs.
Okay.
So don't be rigid. Be flexible. Be someone that is free.
Okay.
That's it.
Don't be rigid. Be someone that is free. Okay, our time is fast spent. We're going to be taking our last video for today, and when I get back, I'm going to be saying my BYEs. Don't go anywhere.
A man's definition of love is different from a woman's definition of love. So when you talk about a woman and you say love, it's care and affection. But a man's language for love is not affection and care. It's like sex. Women like sex, but they don't need it. A man doesn't like sex. He needs sex when he's married. The reason is because if you are not married or having sex, the context is in the Bible. The consequence and the repercussions are there. So you don't even need me to add it. The Bible will speak for himself. So when a man marries or come to the place that he get a wife, he needs sex. That is why more marriage men can commit adultery. What is a man's love language? So the way you want care and touching and affection and confirmation, the definition for a man's love is respect. So when you respect a man, he thinks you love him. This is the way God put it. Instead of God using the word respect, use the word submission. And submission go deeper than respect, because submission makes you, the woman, behave like a fool. That means that you come so low, forgetting about yourself, that I must lie down for this man to work on me. Because once he sees that respect, he concludes that you love him. That is why Sarah them honored their husband. They were calling them Lord. So anytime Sarah look at Abraham and say, my Lord, Abraham said, what a wife I got. That's what it is. So once you don't respect a man, the man will conclude subconsciously. The man will say, this girl doesn't love me. That is why anytime your husband meet a woman that respects him more than you, and your husband is in his weakest state, he's already falling into the trap. You go to some culture, they give water to man, they bow. They taught them, they didn't know the Bible, but they taught them the principles. Some of them, they study, they bow. When the man finishes, when the man is eating, they bow. They do some things. I went to a country and I realized that everything they do, they bow. They bow, they lie down to greet, they do a lot of things. I asked one pastor, the way they do it, Pastor Martin was, I say, is that their life? Because immediately they started doing that, it attracted me, something.
Okay, so welcome back, and I hope with these few points of mine, we've been able to convince and not to confuse you that the love languages of men is quite different from that of the women. And just like Pastor K said, he spoke about, entering into the promised land, no access denied, good food at the right time, and of course I'm going to include it, and the right type of food as well.
Yes.
You know, you don't want to give your man a bono as breakfast in bed. No, you don't. You don't do that. And he spoke about respect as well. And I mean, from this video, respect boiling all down to submission. You know, that part whereby you see your husband as your Lord. Okay, if possible, me Lord. You know, and of course, he also spoke, yes, that is respect unto submission. He spoke about sorry. Pastor K spoke about being apologetic. Yes, a man loves that as well. And of course, the word thank you, it is never too much. Okay, and of course, all things outlined the major ones, which is act of service, time, and say that again.
Quality time,
words of affirmation,
act of service, physical touch,
and gift. So it is established. Our love languages is quite different. But then I hope you've been able to pick yours from this. Thank you so much, all things, for being a part of the show this evening. You look pretty amazing, I must say that. Pastor K, the prayer points, tall, dark, handsome, and rich. Man, it's so good to have you. Thank you for being a part of the show. And it's just going to be a wrap on Inside Marriage for today. Hey, listen, marriage is actually a beautiful institution ordained by God, and it is a beautiful one in as much as it is not life-threatening. Let's do well to keep ourselves updated, even on our spouse on a day-to-day. You know, it takes intentionality, it takes consistency, it takes hard work. My name is not changing, Ajibike, and Jeremy Ojo, your regular host of the show Inside Marriage. Follow me up on my social media platform at simply_Ajibs2, and I'm going to be in your faces. But till then, remember, spice up your home. Good evening.
You are the love of my life, the apple of my eye. I'm so glad at the day I said yes, I do. You've given me so much love, although it's just a journey. I'm a ride ride or die with you.